Alright, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, proxies. We're back with another Zenless Zone Zero stream today. The last time we left off, we just finished we were in the middle of finishing the 1.6 main quest, where we saw Hugo and finally how he was related to Lycaon. And sadly, he stole the item that we were supposed to claim from the auction. And this time we'll see what's gonna happen next. We also finished the Silver Soldier Ambi story last time too, where we saw some pretty dark stuff. But yeah, let's continue the story this time. Hopefully today I can get the W engine, because I think this is enough for a 10 pull, but I'm gonna do that after I finish the main story. But yeah, I'm also gonna be pulling on Honkai Star Rail at the end of the stream, so look out for that. Why? So let's discuss how we're gonna investigate Exaltists. Let's start by investing in Bringer. Yeah, that's what I think too. The Commissioner's hasty closure of the case seems a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Jiu and get more information first. I'll go investigate at PubSec. Alright, I'll leave that to you then. I'll go gather some information on the internet. Take care and come back soon, wise? Right. Oh yeah, because they said that the Bringer case was supposed to be getting investigated, but apparently they just left it as it is and didn't investigate further. So there's probably more moles in PubSec, huh?
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
Oh, poor Yuen. Dermin.
You're here!
Yep. I'm here. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask you about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The Commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange and wanted to investigate further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Sounds suspicious. Yes, but it could also be my sensitive position. As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. However, those items have already been screened within the Bureau. There's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently, and some other odd missing persons cases as well. Oh, I didn't know about the other case, the missing persons. I didn't know about the first one. No worries, I'll investigate on my own first. Right, just let me know if you have any questions. Okay, peaceful public security. Okay, you're peaceful. Hello, how can I help you? Did you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? No, he's not Inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered his estates. Is there anything special about them? Special? No, just some very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer has a notebook he never parted with. But I couldn't find his notebook and his belongings. He's probably lost somewhere. Anyway, everything has been sent to Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6. Maybe it's because the higher-ups suspect there's a mole in PubSec. Let's talk about this. Weathered public security. Is there a problem, citizen? Do you know about Bringer? About Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? Of course not, I'm just a curious citizen. Oh, good. Bosses told us not to talk about Bringer, probably worried about the reporters being careless with what they write. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Well, how do you know I'm not just a reporter, but I tricked you into knowing that I'm not a reporter? Many years ago, after he came out of the Hollow, his entire personality shifted. I thought it was because he was injured in the Hollow or had witnessed something terrible. But that operation was very successful. They rescued many citizens from the Hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. Do you have any other information? Oh, I remember now. Seems like Bringer's had memory issues for a long time, always forgetting stuff. Back then, we even suggested he keep a diary or something. But I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that. Wasn't one sign of agent corruption was you kept losing memory, like that old lady from the arena quest? She kept losing her memory, right? Hello, citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? Do you know Bringer? Mr. Bringer, I know. I once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day with a tape recorder. Probably worried that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short, or was it just Mr. Bringer? However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. It's because I'm a bamboo that I happen to witness something like this. After inquiring around, you gather a lot of information about Bringer. You share this information with Vivian and agree to meet at Hollow Special Operations. Looks like I still need to check the items with my Bringer. I'll head to HSO now. Gonna meet with Miyabi again? Up to Hoshimi Miyabi, okay? Yup. Alright. I'm gonna meet the wisest fiancé again.
Today's training.
You're here. Vivian has already told me about the current situation. You have already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. I heard he had a notebook. I heard he has some tape recordings. There are indeed a few tapes. They're all here. Our colleagues have already listened to those tapes. They're just routine meeting minutes and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that feels different from the rest. It seems a bit heavier. Maybe the diary is in it? Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. And maybe he hid the diary inside the recorder? After carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see. This must be the reason for its weight. How can we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. Playing music again. Bro, at least make it harder. That was too easy. Come on. You did it. As expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. What secret? Sokaki wants to know. Juhyuan, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be something unanswered inside. Listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
Alright, let's get started.
The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape.
Or maybe the original Bringer already died in the hollow and the one outside was just a clone?
Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
You hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power.
Oh, never mind. It is the real bringer. Maybe he just got, controlled?
Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this!
The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Zhiyuan in particular looks crestfallen. Are you okay, Zhiyuan?
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little...
Aw, poor tomato.
Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer say during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption.
Yeah, which is weird considering that in the recorder he said he was, severely corrupted and injured.
Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
Wasn't you one of them?
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Never expected the investigation to lead to this, but what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit, then I'll think about the next steps. Okay. We're just forgetting about Hugo now? Oh, hold on. I really wonder what Bringer saw back then. If I had known earlier, I could have asked him before drawing my sword. Her sense of humor has improved, Chief. Everyone, I just spoke to Zhiyuan, and public security seems to be very busy lately. Are you talking about the cases of tied to talks? Anyway, it's not like there are concern. You know? Of course. Tops hasn't been exactly peaceful lately. Word is that Public's been pulling threads and found something that's connected to those illegal drugs I was tracking. The Mayflower's over at City Admin has been making moves too. In any case, these elites of New Eridu are starting to stir. We might be in for quite a show soon. What I mean is, if public security is too busy, some Hollow-related cases will be transferred to us. Huh? Aw, you're gonna be busy soon. Oh, that's not my problem. I'm just a video store owner.
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Why are you here?
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
Yes. You know about that? I only just heard about that.
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
You've been what? Bro.
I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together.
And why is that, Vivian?
I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings?
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
We haven't found the notebook yet, right?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
What do you mean by they?
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history.
Do you?
But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
Oh. Fine.
Alright, I agree to work with you.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Nope. But I survived a point-blank blast from Bringer when he was self-destructing. No, I can't fight. I'm a proxy after all.
Well, you know, I'm a proxy after all.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaeton can fight in the hollows.
Hey, yo, bro, chill. Hang on, what did you just say?
Hang on, what did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaeton?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaeton.
You can see why everyone made art of her being obsessed with Phaeton now.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
About that, Vivian. Not that I actually don't like him. Actually, I'm Phaeton.
You might not believe this, but I'm actually Phaeton.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaeton's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaeton.
Oh my god, she's that kind of fan.
But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaeton's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
Sure, Vivian. I'm Phaeton's biggest fan. You could say nobody knows Phaeton more than I do. No, I'm not a fan of Phaeton. You're right, I'm a fan of Phaeton.
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaeton.
Then we're fellow fans! Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now.
Bro. After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listen to her go on about her love of Lord Phaeton for nearly an hour. Wow.
Oh my! Once I start talking about Lord Phaeton, I just can't help myself. Look at the time.
Bro, how much Wise or Belle feel when they're in this situation? You hear one of your fans talk about you in front of you for an hour.
I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
I was so caught up with chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. I'll need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. How did you know we were proxies? Because I gathered information from my intelligence network. Of course, you mean Hugo? I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job, and I may know many secrets. Since we've agreed to work together, what's the deal with you and the Exaltists? I must foil the Exhausted schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to go back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltus in detail. And what did she say back then? I would love to tell you more, but only if we're partners. And what did happen? We became partners and she didn't even tell us. Alright, Vivian. Wise, are you sure you want to head straight into the Hollow? Or should we use the old trick and connect to Eos instead? That should be a bit safer. But if we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Don't worry, I have you. Let's just go in. How far into the story and hello? I just started. We just finished seeing Bringer's recording, and now we just met Vivian and how she told us she is Phaeton's biggest fan. And now we're going to Blazewood to find out Bringer's belongings. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I'll still worry. Get myself out if anything happens. Vivian will protect me. I'll protect you too. Wise, if anything goes wrong, I'll get back up for you right away. Right, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. Right, after some time, a message from Vivian arrives. I have to head to Blazewood and meet her. And now you know the very reason I would skip Andy, but you don't get her. Yeah, I know. Are you close to pity, Sensei? Oh, there's Andy. If I didn't do that, Sora was like, what? She's already this close? What happened?
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here?
What are you two doing here? And what's with the new outfit, Ambi?
Wait. Now I'm far in 160. Of course it is. Wait, so... How? So the Andy story is after the main story then, right? Because Wise asked what's with the new outfit. That means he's never seen it before. So if the Andy story was before the story, then that would mean that he'd already know about this outfit.
I'm here to investigate that incident.
You recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged into the video archive. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them. Oh wait, what? Oh, it is before the main story. But then why did he say that was with the new outfit? He's already seen it.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity.
No, the story is around after the second phase of Andy's story. Huh.
So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. And who's this young lady?
Because in the third phase of the story, she changed clothes to go meet Twiggy. That's true. And then at the end, she returned to the video store, right? So I guess that's when the siblings saw this outfit. Her name's Vivian, and she's my friend.
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
So basically, this is before third phase. I see.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
Vivian's voice actor also did a good job voicing her. Sounds really good.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
And if you remember, the twins weren't even surprised at that point when they saw her change clothes. Ah. I see.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
I think I'm starting to understand the order now.
You're going into a Hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
So this is probably like before Twiggy? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
You shoot a wink at Anby and Trigger, who both notice your signal and don't ask any more questions. Right at that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
What's wrong with her? What was that about? The heck?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
Vivian's JPP is far elegant and sussy. Bro, are you okay, Vivian?
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling alright?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there.
You are not fine, bro. Crying out of nowhere is not fine.
So then, what are you doing here?
I went here to eat some burgers. Would you like some?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Anby from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Anby here. So if you'll excuse me.
Sienna steps to the side with Anby as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at what Vivian with some concern. You aren't looking so good.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Alright.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
Yeah, before Twiggy, and this should be the part where Twiggy called the professor about the organ. I see. Wait, didn't that Hart guy get a call at the beginning of the main story, and he said that the organ farming operation like fell through or something, like failed?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something? It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Yeah, there's no rush.
Huh? Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Enter the hollow. Can't I enter from here? Where's this hollow? Oh, I forgot we can't use the HDD because we're going in person. Just realized that. That makes more sense. Why did you suddenly decide to help Sienna? I thought you didn't really like her. Proxy, do you believe in fate? I don't. I believe what you said before about the Chosen One. You still remember that? It was about something else. Proxy, I actually... No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the hollow. Maybe she can see into the future or something? And she saw something? Oh my god. There she is. Playable Vivian. Well, not real playable. She's just following us.
Copy. Recalibrating.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Here.
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
There's no treasure? Alright.
What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
They're all bugle.
Ether vision activated. Can't catch me.
Right on cue. Copy.
Adjusting for wind. Sniper
showing,
tree.
like,
One
Vivian's
shot, one kill.
normal attack for now, huh? They're not willing to show her animations yet.
The melody of combat.
Down strategy.
The target's weary.
Move behind me. Off balance. It's time. Resolve. Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
To be fair, I've already like seen in a dream where what Vivian's animations will look like, and it's pretty cool.
This is the place.
Okay. Ah, spotted the treasure chest.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Bro, you know how hard it is to search for a ring in a desert? It's like a needle in a haystack.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this.
You don't sound that worried for being in a hollow, miss. Anything you're hiding?
I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite the nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and we even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. 7 days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? Because that legendary artist was my husband, Mira's father. I'm gonna go take my graphics because I'm going to go touch some of his grass early. I'll go for it. My condolences. Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. So who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I just discussed with Miss Anby is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. Isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't need something to be anchored to any objects. I don't need these works to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Just remember, it's always Hugo's plan, always his cake capture. I mean, I'm fine with that. Better Hugo than the other people. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Selena alone for a moment? Of course. Vivian and Sienna step aside and discuss something in private. Alright, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely, extremely grateful to you. Why do I have a feeling that Vivian can, like, see into the future or something? Bro, give me that chat. I'm so close. You find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly, there's no sign of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Roxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Do I really look like I want to eat those leftovers? You actually do. Just a little bit.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
What if it's a burger, Andy? You'd devour it.
Neither do I.
100% she'll devour it if it's a burger, bro. Can I get the chest? I can. Eat here. Welcome. 24/7. It's a plushie. You find a plush toy. After squinting and knead it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Emotionally stable.
It's pretty cute.
Is that another lunchbox? You find a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one would put a ring in the lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Suspicious item. You find some scattered oil barrels. After careful searching, you find nothing resembling a ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want to find this so-called ring? What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also says she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. You've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back. Yeah, that's what I thought too. She weirdly
What's wrong?
doesn't care about it.
You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
Supervision activate.
The location should still be safe. I hope so.
Recalibrating.
I'm on it.
Okay. Like, if she wanted to ring, shouldn't she, like, look for it herself? Like, shouldn't she be more familiar with where the ring is? That's suspicious. Ah, folded. By the time you return, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened? I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before,
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter.
yeah, and then who's gonna take care of your daughter once you're gone, huh? Did you ever think of that? Bro.
So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
After saying this, Vivian falls silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Vivian falls silent for a moment, as if recalling the memory of back when she has shed tears in front of Sienna.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl.
I knew it. I followed it. Like, there's no way then she, like, saw her and then asked about destiny or something. She saw the future.
But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
Oh. See, Vivian looked no different when she was a kid to now.
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stayed silent for a long time as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
No, bro. It's not your fault.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
Yeah, talk her up, Wise. Cheer her up.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Aw, she's a good person. So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes, every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian paused silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Sienna said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family's hollow fortune insurance is enough to settle her daughter Mira for life. No, it's hard to imagine a notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe he wants to improve his reputation. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favor with Tops for a while now. That's why they were becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. No wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many things, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same case for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems there are heroes nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Yes.
That's quite the sudden question. I think that it can.
Is that so?
Didn't she say to take her body with her? Why are we leaving it there? Bro. Alright, peace out, Sienna. See you later.
In my memories, this has happened countless times already.
Ether vision activate.
Why can I finally see these portions? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
No mercy.
Oh, she's so sad. She can't even find a sliver of happiness, she said? Oh my god.
Move behind me, Proxy. The fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Man. Okay.
Recalibrating.
Oh, it's a good thing that Vivian is catching the hit.
You're cornered. Target locked. Down strategy. Quick shot. Ether vision activate. This bullet will reach its mark. What you deserve. The target's weary. Adjusting for wind. Right on cue.
I won't back down. I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Burger and Envy leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
About your prophecies of disaster. Let's wait until you feel comfortable telling me.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I'm very patient.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations.
Ah, so everything bad, huh? Everything bad, okay?
But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them.
We need a ride in May to break Aponia's curse, bro.
That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
No, it's fine, bro. I don't mind. Why would I be offended?
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really? Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
Why? You're playing a dangerous game right now. She's already Phaeton's fan, and now you're raising her up? Bro, if she finds out the one that raises her up is also Phaeton, you're gonna get a double hit, bro. Chest pound, give me that. Found it. The vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in there. Why the vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot? Anyway, let's look around first. You searched the vending machine up and down, but not find nothing. Maybe you need to input a code.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Like input a code in the vending machine. Press the numbers on the pad. I almost didn't see this chest if I didn't hear it. I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Bringer's belongings. What could they be? The diary? No. The notebook? You searched the vending machine in front of you thoroughly. Still nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
There's nothing here. Ah, this vending machine looks different. Buy one, get one free. Chewy coffee? What? Chewy coffee? What the heck is that? Proxy, I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside this vending machine in front of us. I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. You carefully search the vending machine and still find nothing. Just as you were about to give up, you hit the vending machine by accident. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. Oh wow, Master Proxy. So this is how it's done? Your league's ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Yeah, that's on purpose, yeah. Hugo's here.
Is that all?
Bringer's notebook, old and worn looking, seems to have a lot of locations of interest marked down.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Brender's notebook together and ignore the surrounding danger for some time until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease. Bro, so we just ignored that Hugo's here destroying ethereals in the background.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
So you two know each other?
Hang on. Did you say companion? So you two know each other?
It's kinda obvious wise, but alright.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage?
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here.
And why does it look like Hugo has eye bags below his eyes? I mean, look at him. He looks so sleep deprived if he closes his eyes.
As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Kinda makes sense.
I guess that makes sense.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair.
Bro, he's so extra.
Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more.
You think you're Robin Hood?
If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
All right, that makes sense. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu.
Yes, which is why they need that gem that you have.
We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
I need some time to think about it.
Yeah, specifically one whole version.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycaon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right?
Yeah, but putting you together is like waiting for a bomb to explode.
Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Oh, that crosses that half of my friend list. Well, if those are the terms, you got a deal.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
That crosses out all of the big shots that we can bring along, like Mydei.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Fancy collectible. A collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Like that mess with its value?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Oh, so they're taking a notebook. I won't know that any more information about it though if they tampered with it. After leaving the hollow, Hugo and the others returned to the video store. Oh my god, bro. Oh, he actually puts his hand into his pockets? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. And he actually like takes it out while watching. I will be right back, chat, on a toilet break, so don't go anywhere. Alright, I am back. Let's continue with the story. Let's see if we can talk with these. Now is not the time for this. You can't, like, talk with anyone? That's sad. Alright. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Mr. Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go to take care of my art gallery now. So you actually own a gallery? I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. Like how Phaeton's other identity is a video store owner. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. Oh, flashback time. Why is it like this filter? Who's this bozo? Casey? Oh, wait. Well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I already found buyers for the goods you gave me, no sort of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all this exerts itself so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for your kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. Find a well-dressed informant? Let's meet at Lumina Square. Guessing it's you? When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman. The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. Ugh, can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with the Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for in that famed private suite. He's meeting with Hartman? Or should I say waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner? Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenloft your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction. That role of hero stunts, I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's on a move lately. That organ trafficking case from Foyt's linked to him too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlofts have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil. And swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. Hartman? He's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says he's personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know. Relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. We'd better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. First to say it more of an gambit. I can never get in an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, the Ravenloft family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been picking up lately. In the case, you're your old friend. I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is the Lycaon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up. It's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know. Don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Right, fine. Good luck. Students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion and hear a familiar name. Is it Ellen? Oh, that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but it hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Cops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. Doesn't that mere existence of the Mockingbirds serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? They can change your heart, bro, just like the Phantom Thieves of Heart. In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is just like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. But what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you really want change. Without power of influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary and if possible, joining TOPS. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. If it's really possible to join TOPS, many would probably defect immediately. True, who would turn down money? It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Obviously, Hartman doesn't know his true identity, right? That's why he said he's meeting Hugo, not the Phantom Thieves. Even though it's just a mask. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? You the one who has visited with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced with this meeting amidst his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I'm standing here precisely because I have enough leverage. Get better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
Just like that?
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too.
I wonder if he's making a huge gamble to maybe get in touch with the enemies, and then so he can like backstab them later.
And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in TOPS will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for TOPS.
You want to join TOPS? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with TOPS. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity. Shouldn't that be sufficient assurance?
I don't know, Hugo. Even your Phantom Thief outfit is not different from your normal outfit. I don't know if you're actually, like, revealing your identity.
If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a small grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
Is that his mom? Or his dad?
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Oh my god, Zush, you hit him with a grill gamesh.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
See, he had a lot of half siblings, huh?
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories.
Yeah, so I don't think Hugo will betray us just because he really hates his dad a lot, and his dad told him to do all those things.
It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
On the other side, after Hugo leaves... Praxi, you look like you have something to say. About that chosen one. Well, the truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, the chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? You're not busy. Would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. You arrive at Lumina Square with Vivian. Bro, are we doing a hangout?
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep. You're a child that only brings misfortune.
This version was supposed to be about Anby, and instead they're promoting
People
Vivian,
have been saying that about me for a long time.
which is the next version. I'm fine with it though.
I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more?
Probably not.
Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny.
It still happened?
But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaeton.
Oh my god.
It's like we were fated to meet.
I guess Phaeton doesn't have
I don't know
a
why,
signature.
but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
Well, I guess the signature for Phaeton is like a talking bamboo. And that's why we're going in person instead of at
I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Oh, is Wise aura farming?
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family.
Oh, maybe his dad is part of Tops, and maybe that's why he wants to get close to Tops?
I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycaon and his master.
Yeah, we know about this.
After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycaon's betrayal.
What's your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother.
Oh wow, vampire siblings?
I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you said goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late, time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. Guys, you're a bit late today. You had a long chat with Vivian. I had a chat about life with a friend. I see. Well, it's getting late. You should call it a day, Wise. As Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Wise, Vivian contacted us. She said we'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. Besides her, Hugo and Lycaon, Andy, who we recommended before, will also be joining this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did last time a few times? Vivian and the others will protect me. Alright, with so many friends around this time, you should be in good hands. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what happens, remember, safety first. Now let's get some rest. After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but isn't clear whether it would be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. Okay.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on.
Same here.
I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh!
Wise is at it again, raising up people.
It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaeton can't be a bad guy.
I don't know about that. We know Mr. Mole before, and he also liked Phaeton, and he's a bad guy.
You're right.
Of course, Lord Phaeton is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right.
I think Hugo knows that we're Phaeton. Like, he still hasn't told her.
Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
Bro, so early.
I have a huge collection of Lord Phaeton merch.
Does Phaeton really have merch?
Phaeton, Lord Phaeton doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch.
Oh, wow.
Like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
Oh my god, bro. Just like those Twitter comments where people like make them into postcards too.
Plus the avatars Lord Phaeton's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I appreciate that. Yes, please do.
I'm really curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me.
Splendid! Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaeton merch.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long?
Now I hope that she doesn't know that we're Phaeton, so we can see her merch. And then after she realizes that we're actually Phaeton, then she'll realize that, oh my god, Phaeton actually saw my merch.
Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Guessing he's meeting up with people? Meanwhile, Hugo's preparing for an upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Same old routine, shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. Chocolates? Why? Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in a bag. Thank you. This one, a familiar figure appears. Lycaon? Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. Manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm sure on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. Don't tell me that he's gonna meet Lycaon every time. Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. This moment, a familiar figure appears once again. Oh my god. You know what, Lycaon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. Bro, again?
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
Oh, it's also in the outer ring?
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycaon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
Well, shots fired.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycaon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right. I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
That's pretty simple. You're called Mockingbird, right? So it has to be a bird. Hugo and Lycaon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive. Oh, Andy? Oh, the others.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Again? He's always late? Oh.
Do forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
Andy's like, awkward. Alright, other than some familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems like Miss Anby is the reinforcement recommended by the manager. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. Proxys has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So, before entering the Hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exalteds. These could be treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now.
Didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
Yep. Very familiar.
More familiar than you.
If they're being too noisy, can I take action?
Bro, even Vivian's like, bro, stop yapping. She needs to be... Like, stop bickering.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
Bro, Hugo.
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Well, they used to take care of this place, right?
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
Can you do it?
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the Hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Not gonna lie, Lycaon now sounds like his previous voice actor after listening to it more. Master Proxy, I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect to them the same way as you've done before.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up.
What is it?
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that.
Oh no. No, don't find out yet. No.
Could it be your Lord Phaeton? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaeton could have done that.
Caught. We're caught, boys. We're caught.
I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaeton?
That's me. I'm Phaeton. No, you got the wrong person.
Sorry, no. You've got the wrong person.
Really? But my instincts are telling me that you have to be Phaeton. Unbelievable. Lord Phaeton! I've been your biggest fan for years now!
Yeah, we know. You told us.
Goodness me! Lord Phaeton was right in front of me all along! And I had no idea! This is like a dream.
God dang it. I wanted to get the ruse to go along for a while.
Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first, alright?
Oh! Okay, sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
Oh, Andy's here.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
In position.
The door's finally open.
That's a shame. Oh, she'll still show us her, like...
The proxy
first collection.
is Phaeton. Phaeton is the proxy.
Oh no,
This
there it
is a
is.
dream. I never went through.
She's getting the double hit.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
Now she likes the proxy and she likes Phaeton, and now she likes both of them. Now both of them that she likes are in one. Double damage.
Lycaon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured. Amateurs.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
And these two just keep bickering, bro. Chill.
Understood. A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaeton. Right over there. What you deserve.
I wonder what's the reason that she likes Phaeton so much. Like, did Phaeton help her in the past?
Lord Phaeton, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Bro, Vivian, chill. Oh my god.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
There are no chests around here. Yep, no chests. Alright, let's continue. You're blocked off by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms.
Oh, Fairy! Finally, we've seen Fairy this chapter. We haven't seen her in a while.
Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So we gotta cover 3 different places.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy!
Bro.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
Oh wow, even she's annoyed.
This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport. Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycaon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaeton, don't you, Vivian?
Even he knows.
Huh? That's not it!
Alright, sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then... sure. But, Lycaon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Oh wow, she's so annoyed. Oh, he has a hat too. So, if there are no objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. You really enjoy posing as the leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware within the Hollow. Master Proxy is the only leader. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't, Miss Andy. Lord Phaeton, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? I'm fine. Master Proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. Let's go then, Vivian.
Lord Phaeton, there are too many ethereals here.
Lord Phaeton, I'll leave the door to you. Don't worry, I will take care of these ethereals. I will not let these ethereals touch Lord Phaeton. Bro. Why is this? Okay. Cool. She's safe. Now then, let's continue forward.
Lord Phaeton, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
This.
Sure enough, Lord Phaeton and I share a deeper connection.
God.
Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward.
No, it's fine.
Goodness me, somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaeton. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real. See? You can even hold my hand.
Oh my god, holding hands.
Not only is Lord Phaeton incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaeton fan until my very last breath.
This is how Section 6 felt with their fans, huh?
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong, but why do you like Phaeton so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaeton is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me.
What?
You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you.
I guess we'll see once her character quest comes out.
Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaeton makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff.
Oh, you only knew her for this long and you already know that she's that good?
But as for Hugo and Lycaon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
There are too many ethereals here. Though, not a huge problem. Mind the blind spots. What we deserve.
Okay, killed all of them. Still no chests. The final step is to operate this console. It's like in the movies, bringing down the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet up with the others now. Meanwhile, on Lycaon and Hugo's side... Oh no, they're gonna be arguing, aren't they? They need to press 2 buttons at the same time. Oh no.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word.
Bro, Lycaon's BA really sounds like the old one. He must have done a very good job. If I'm like, bro, is this a different voice actor? Bro.
I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycaon. Even before it all fell apart.
Lycaon is silent for quite a while, seeming to be caught in some memories from long ago.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
Oh, so this is Jack?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. but the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives, but they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting, and the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycaon, promise me now, you must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Yo. You need to what? To him? Back to the present. After a bout of not-so-happy cooperation, Lycaon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycaon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you, not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycaon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Great, it worked!
Alright, let's go. For a while, the teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. I can't believe we're the last one to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. You wouldn't have come in last night if we weren't so busy arguing. Our perfectly coordinated partners and such as Lord Phaeton and I coming in first place is to be expected. Lord Phaeton agrees that we're perfect partners. Vivian, the smile on your face is a bit concerning. Is not? Vivian only smiles happily when thinking about Lord Phaeton. Oh, she's even talking in third person. Oh no. Everyone, the location marked in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. You hear strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycaon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
Why don't you go then?
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Oh, you're leaving him with us?
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaeton for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
Oh my god.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. Alright.
Vivian stumbles off with Lycaon as if in a daze.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaeton?
You had that figured out a long while ago, didn't you?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her.
I knew it, since he said, like, you'll get along with this proxy very well. Of course you'd know who the proxies were.
She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
You asked Lycaon and Vivian to leave for a reason.
Not only that, you asked Lycaon and Vivian to leave for some reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena.
Was that the one from the flashback with your father?
I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian really likes you, whether you're Phaeton or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you.
You're about to do something bad, aren't you?
Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycaon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, the man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily. But I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized, sometimes, taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind.
Wait. Children of devils. Devils could mean, like, Carol Arna, but instead of being a devil, she's actually God. Like how she's actually innocent and not the true culprits of the tragedy.
They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
my guess. Maybe he knows something about Carol? A fisher. Okay. I'm guessing Hugo is gonna betray us soon.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
This is the miracle that Bringer saw?
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far.
Bro, it's an army.
These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Oh, music's gone. Something's gonna happen.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Why would he expose Hugo? Like, I don't understand why these villains keep, like, revealing the mole at the end. Like, just leave him. Leave him hidden. Hugo takes one step forward, then walks over to Hartman's side.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
I feel like he wants to join Top so he can deal with his dad. Maybe his dad is like part of Top because he's someone in a high position. So maybe he's doing all this gamble just for that chance?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body. Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed. It's wide open.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
Flip the switch.
Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
Kucing. Sepertinya setiap hari kalau main itu game kucing. You've already escaped through the picture with the sacrifice. You have to catch up. Can't let them have the sacrifice. Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai MK, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Punishing the Raven, Arknight, Blue Archive, terlalu banyak. Tradiksi gacha, itulah hidupku. Gak jadi main coaching. Gak cukup waktu, Pi. Heartman's miscellaneous are quickly dealt with.
You guys are such a pain.
Terlalu banyak game gacha, aneh jadi top player kok. Bro, what? Oh my god.
Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act.
Pantasan jadi top player sering main. Oh my god. Tapi yang lainnya 6 hari. Oh my god, what?
We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember.
Mending parah eh.
I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred.
Baru kali ini gua akan paling parah. Ini cuma 3 jam, bro. Parah.
Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
Waduh, game kucing itu bikin hidupku parah. Aduh.
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now.
Kayak mabuk kucing ya. Kamu lagi tradiksi dengan kucing itu toh.
Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
Untuk juga bagi punya banyak meta sekarang ya. Gak heran sih. Gimana netanya aduh.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint.
Gak heran sih, biasa juga saya main game gacha. Lagi mau quit, mau berhenti, tapi tiba-tiba, akunku penuh dengan karakter meta. Sia-sia untuk quit. Main terus. Lama-lama gak pernah berhenti.
My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
Outfit nambah damage fitnah. Oh my god. Outfitnya itu seperti skinnya. Bro.
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins
Pantasan
as
bilang
you.
banyak grindingnya, bro. Banyak sekali harus grinding untuk kasih na instan. Oh my god.
I know you. You're that bastard of his.
Game gila.
Damn it.
Bro.
I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position.
Parah.
You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage.
Bikin saya nge-remind game gitu kucing.
You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
Padahal terbes tapi kesenjangan sosial berasa soalnya gitu dalam bulan biar bisa lebih cepat, bro. Oh my god.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
Oh my god.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Betul-betul benar yang kau bilang, Pik. Game itu kayak pay to win sekali.
Edmund! That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Dan mulai meta cepat ganti 11 hari sekali. Oh my god, what? Meta ganti 11 hari sekali. Biasalah game gacha yang biasa cari ini.
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
Seperti Honkai Star Rail, setidaknya Honkai Star Rail metanya berubah setiap version. Kamera orang gabut yang duitnya gak tau di kemarin di high gitulah.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
Free to play? Apa itu? Apa itu free to play? Free to pay dong.
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right?
FTP sih, banyak berisa sebenarnya tapi limit aja per hari. Ah.
I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the exaltists.
Jadi progres bakal lebih lambat dari yang bisek. Pas berbagai aspek bakal kalah. Oh my god. Oh, kayak begitu.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycaon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops.
Intinya kayak ada ranknya, tapi seperti super stringnya Honkai yang ada kayak rank Agony dan Red Lotus. Kalau rank berarti ya di bawah-bawah saja lah. Setidaknya dapat enemy yang sama rank daripada yang terlalu tinggi.
At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Biasanya di sini kalau siapa yang mau kalah musuh duluan menyerang. Oh my god, gitu. Parah dong. Gak ada kesempatan.
Why? I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying I'll do whatever it takes.
Biarpun punya meta kalah cepet ya.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil, you know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltist plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
Satu bulan lagi di top Lycaon. Oh my god. Hanya perlu 1 bulan untuk jadi tidak top. Tiga rank. Oh my god. Ya Honkai agak gampang lah sih. Kalau ada support bagus, ada karakter DPS yang bagus, ya bisa Red Lotus top. Tapi kalau di game begitu, bro parah. Gak bisa jadi top.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
Yang keluarkan lebih banyak duit ya. Yang pasti nomor 1 top. Gak bisa yang free to play jadi top.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top, and then I'll be able to change everything for good.
Iya, banyak di sana. Oh.
For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn.
Sekarang lagi main gila-gilaan. Kalau di game dia main santai saja. Oh.
Someone has to do it.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example.
Kalau dia yang kayak hanya daily 3 menit lockout. Dia daily 2 menit.
All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword
Ya
of
gitu daily tuh.
Damocles.
Zero
It's
punya
just a
daily paling
delusion.
cepat.
In their
Login.
eyes were nothing but annoying
Masih buka
maps.
toko, minum kopi, takar kartu, logout. Nggak sampai 1 menit.
Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone.
Kayak 30
Never
menit
in
per
the
akun.
past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything.
Aja daily 2 jam. Lebih baru keluar. Oh my god. Untuk daily perlu 2 jam.
So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Oh my god, untuk daily 2 jam. Oh, ngeri.
Fall back.
made their mark on the world.
Flip the switch. I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
I've heard the conduit.
Done. Bakal lambat si upgrade ko siya. Oh my god.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, hostage?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Phaeton.
Oh my god.
I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaeton alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
What hit boss niya? Ah, this guy's gonna snatch it. Don't stop healing.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Mirip away di Heaven Burns Red. Bro, he really did it?
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I just didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Stop worrying about me. Get the gem, bro. Get the gem before that Ravenlock guy gets it.
Lord Phaeton, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Sayang nga sila yang nonton gua sendiri pakai dua HP. Ya gitulah. Pertama. Tak perlu grinding juga.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type.
Yeah,
I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Vivian quietly walks to the dead edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he...
Have fun, yeah, gitulah, have fun.
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
Management. Ya, version selanjutnya dia muncul.
That isn't necessary.
Vampir, bro.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
Bro.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me.
Think terlalu banyak main game coaching, pikiran sudah jadi yabai.
I believe he's still with us.
I feel the same. It's possible he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Awalnya isinya elf pula. Bukan elf, bang, vampir.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety. I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did. And he will pay for what he did today.
Main story, bro. Main story. Yang terbaru 1.6.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Story baru. Satu game ini berapa? Kalau di HP seingatku agak berat. Mirip ukurannya Honkai Impact. Kalau kau tahu ukurannya Honkai Impact berapa? Kalau di PC, let's see. Kalau di PC 72 GB bang. Aman keyboard, aman. Meanwhile, not far away stands a mysterious figure. She was at the auction before.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
She's seeing a vision. Ya, kayak seperti Unity. Kayak biasa, game Hoyo.
Fear. Suffering. Despair.
Game ini game favorit kok dibanding gameplaynya Hoyo yang lain. Dibanding Honkai Impact dengan Star Rail. Saya lebih pilih gameplaynya Zenless Zone Zero. Tapi untuk story, sepertinya sih masih lebih pilih Honkai. Tapi ya, lihat. Siapa tahu Zenless Zone Zero juga storynya lebih bagus daripada Honkai.
And destruction. That's the future I see.
Satu-satunya game yang saya lebih pilih voice English dibanding Jepang.
Lord Phaeton.
Yang sekarang bukan dia, Bang. Dia itu untuk versi selanjutnya. Untuk versi selanjutnya, Bang. Yang tadi. After exiting the hall, Lycaon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us. For a reason, she remains silent the entire way. Are you okay, Vivian? You've been a little out of it. Lord Phaeton, I'm fine, just a little distracted. After what happened, you should get some rest for a few days. Yeah, I need some time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show. Deliberately use you as a hostage. I don't think he ever intended to harm you. Did Hugo say at the end? I don't know. Something feels off, and that business with the sacrifice cord. Maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but... Lord Phaeton, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Sure, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. No disturb Lord Phaeton at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? Bro, just sleep with Belle, bro. Hey, the story is done. It's not catching, bro. Bedanya dengan catching. Ini bisa dipakai dibanding catching. Catching udah tidak bisa dipakai. Okay, story selesai. You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Ini banner sekarang. Ini 2. Yang tadi itu untuk versi selanjutnya. Di biasa banner Hoyo 1 bulan atau setengah bulan. Ya, waktunya saya gacha. Perlu weapon. Oh, let's start pulling. 9 pulls from here. Please get this. If I lose 75. It should be like 75, right? 75%. Oh, here it is. Bro, yang terakhir. Monthly Hankai Pack 3rd. Oh, Billy.
That's right. I'm the Starlight Knight.
Bro, my engine. Oh, I win. Menang. Oh, thank God.
Eradicate all evil.
Bisa save.
Standing by.
Versi selanjutnya. Apa-apa ini bola-bola, weaponnya bang, weaponnya. Seperti ini. Ini bolanya dibikin karakternya menyala kalau di field. Tapi kalau kamu karakter ya inilah karakter nomor 1 paling OP sekarang. Miyabi marah bang. Bro, ini Miyabi. Ya ini saking gilanya saya full untuk dia. F2P tapi dapat M6. Ya orang gila lah saya.
This is the path I follow.
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Yang bagusnya game ini FPV friendly ya, lumayan friendly. Seperti ya Hoyo lah, grindingnya nggak terlalu parah seperti game Hoyo lain. Ya farmingnya juga agak cepat, farmingnya kok tinggal masuk ke sini, buka toko, keluar ke sini. Ya gesek kartu di sini, gesek kayak kartu gacha begitu. Nah, di sini kau gesek di sini kartu, di sini minum kopi. Setelah itu ya selesai daily semua. Seperti ini. Langsung selesai daily bisa logout. Tradingnya juga untuk seperti Simulated Universe-nya lebih lumayan cepat. Seperti Elysian Realm Honkai, nggak terlalu lama juga. Selain itu lumayan gampang, gameplaynya juga bagus. Weekly-nya lama ya, agak cepat. Weekly-nya seperti Elysian Realm lah. Seperti ini. Ini weekly-nya. Gak aman keyboard ya. Kalau sudah terbiasa main Honkai, harusnya easy keyboard lah. Ada puzzle-nya? Nggak ada puzzle bang. Puzzle-nya gampang sekali, seperti tindih spasi kalau ada di lingkaran ini. Nah, itu puzzle-nya. Nah, inilah seperti Elysian Realm, apa-apa.
My blade is already sheathed.
Ini karakter paling ter-OP di game ini. Ya kalau tahu Barjil, ya begitu lah Barjil. Ya biasalah karena karakter sudah 6 jadi cepat mati. Ya karakter Virgil itulah kenapa saya gacha dia.
I'm unstoppable. Evade.
Yang bikin karakter ini sangat worth it karena gak seru ya gak seru tapi cepat selesai lah.
Weakling.
No room to mercy.
Wajib ada message ya. Atau motonya hold dulu.
It's over.
Take otaku save the world ya, semuanya orang wibu. Bahkan di game sampai sekarang ada referensinya anime Jojo. Kalau tahu Jojo.
My blade is already sheathed.
Yang ada tuh Randall sama Rita. Kayak Jojo. Oh, are you approaching me? I can get close to you. I need to get close to you if I want to beat you up. Ya solo. Iya, juga solo. Gak solo sih, ada teammate, tapi ya karakternya nggak perlu teammate, bisa solo semuanya. Masalahnya karakter ini dia bisa auto dodge, dia bisa auto parry, dia banyak iframe-nya, jadi nggak terlalu perlu susah. Outfield nggak bisa switch juga. Crimson Wave. Ya Crimson Wave juga begitu, nggak perlu switch out toh, langsung pakai saja, tidak perlu switch. Mungkin saya bisa contohkan switchnya. Ya pukul. Aduh.
Weakling.
Ya enemy nggak mau memukul. Ultinya itu berdasarkan poin. Jadi kalau saya pakai ultiku, nah dia kembali ke 0. Jadi semakin banyak poin bisa kau ulti.
You should move.
Unstop.
Ini kebesaran ya. Yang saya bilang tadi 300 poin itu ultinya bang. Jadi kalau kamu ulti perlu kumpul poin di situ. Sampai 3000. Ya seperti kayak combo. Jadi semakin tinggi bisa ulti. Kalau kumpul-kumpul. SKSP ya, SB. Bukan combo.
My blade is already sheathed.
Panjang ya, lumayan panjang tapi tidak sepanjang IR-nya Honkai lah. Honkai punya IR ya kalau semakin tinggi difficulty-nya perlu agak lama. Biasanya lakukan itu 2,5. Lagi kalau tidak punya karakter kayak Vita atau Kiana atau Sparkle agak lama sih IR-nya. Loh, iya kah? Karakter no OP dong, bisa selesai IR begitu cepat. Cuma harus agak lama di IR. Bikin karakter terlalu cukup. Light-nya ada light, tapi itu light hanya untuk berapa stage. Nggak bisa selesaikan semua. Nah gitu TTI-nya, dia untuk parry kalau ada lampu kuning.
Red light. Banish.
Pakai Elise bentar aja rata, belum bos. Ya gini lah weekly-nya agak lumayan untuk saya banyak dan agak simple untuk saya.
Victory, the only option. Yeah. My blade is already sheathed.
Asaka ya Asaka.
It's over. Scatter! I swear on my blade. My blade is already sheathed.
Mati selesai. Empat menit. Ada timer tadi di samping. Tapi ya beda lah karena ada saya karakter yang ada banyak idolanya. Tasur. Ya tergantung orang ya. Untuk saya seru, kita orang lain dan seru. Tapi gitulah. Semua orang beda pikiran. Oke, sekarang selesai Zenless Zone Zero. Saya mau pull di Honkai Star Rail. Baru end stream lah. Oke, BRB. Saya buka Star Rail. Mau gacha. Main coaching, ya belum waktunya bang, belum waktunya. Apalagi kau bilang ada waktu, ada perlu 2 menit untuk main game coach, 2 menit, 2 jam untuk dailynya bro. Bikin saya ragu main game itu. Kalau dan cabut belum pidan, mau gacha dulu Honkai Star Rail, baru cabut, baru dan. Nih, mau gacha. Untuk Mydei, baru keluar barusan. Ya, hopefully nggak kalah. Kalau kalah ya berhenti. Oh ya, play nyambung sama game ya, nyambung semua. Mereka mau buat launchernya sendiri. $20 masih tidak ada. 30 nggak ada. Oh my god, parah nih. Aduh, lagi habis laku untuk bulan ini. Oh my god. Aduh, 50. Come on, please. Aduh. Ya banyak belum full sampai dari Rapah terakhir. Jadi banyak bisa save. Aduh. Berapa nih? Sudah 80 dah, atau 70. Bang lo Cina kah? Ya ada sedikit. Akhirnya. Ya gitulah. Dapat akhirnya. 2 in 1, please, at least 2 in 1. Udah dapat 2 in 1, satu aja ya, udah perlu greedy. Lycaon lagi. Aduh, habisin harus save stories lagi. Oh, dapat langsung bro, Phaeton. Kalau dapat bisa cepat end. Kalau kalah ya udah save stories. Itu kalau ada kereta dapat SSS. Ya enggak, kalau ada rainbow-nya. Nggak main SSR, oh hanya Honkai dah. Honkai Impactor. Angka faktor sih saya masih nggak tahu sampai sekarang apa tanda-tandanya kalau dapat S. Masih bingung-bingung. Pemain rilis pas Hanabi, oh. Ya itulah. Hanabi kan karakter Honkai Impact, Vic. Bukan Honkai Impact, bukan Honkai Star Rail. Dia itu karakter Honkai Impact. Ya turn based toh, ya begitulah turn based.
每个人的过去都值得玩味，不是吗？
我已经找到了要守护的家。
Ada banyak kenal orang juga yang tidak terlalu tertarik main Star Rail, tapi ya karena saya dengar story-nya mau terlink dengan Honkai Impact, ya main terus. Apalagi ini, Alicia. Ini nih, Alicia-nya Honkai Star Rail. Jadi binatang. Jadi cute, kawaii. Ini juga Mobius. Ini ada bronze. Ya ini Alicia ini. Ini Alicia. Nanti dia berubah jadi Alicia. Trust. Nah ini juga ini Kevin tuh, Kevin. Ini yang sering ada matinya. Ya gitulah. Enak-enak ada reference banyak. Ada reference dari Honkai Impact di Honkai Star Rail, jadi senang-senang. Ya sudah, pindah lagi ke akun yang satunya untuk gacha lagi. Atau gitu sajalah untuk hari ini. End saja. Okay, that's all for today. If you're watching this on YouTube and if you enjoyed this stream, maybe give the video a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, it helps out a lot. And if you're, maybe leave a comment on what you'd like to see next. And if you want to see me live, maybe follow the description and click the link and follow my Twitch so you can see when I'm live and chat with me together online and hang out. But that's all for today. Thank you for hanging out, boys. Bye. Cabut bang, ya cabut. Main game kucing. Tunggu. Bye. Mau nggak cas ya? Cas. Okay, bye. Bye. Repronounce